Hi. I just watched a YouTube video about the Hyperloop. Is this there used to be in American skyscrapers to get notes and packages between floors. They used to use these vacuum tubes, and you put a little like a little size of a coffee jar. And you put it in this tube, and it'd go upstairs or across the building, and people to get their message, and they'd send it back. And the buildings were all connected with these little vacuum tubes, which were a very good idea. Very good idea before a pre electronic age. But okay, now this is where this Hyperloop is a big rip-off. That's why I've doing a video on it. It's a huge thing. $500 million has been invested as just the startup, and all that money is just totally going to be gone. It's going to be stolen. It's just going to go. Well, not stolen, but it's going to go to people who are going to try to make something that doesn't need to be made. To make something, to create a service that isn't there, that isn't required. There's no need for there's no need for what it is at its price that couldn't be done thousands of millions of dollars cheaper with the stuff we've already got. Like, it's called a fucking train. Ah! Anyway. Okay. Now, what's you think? Oh, Hyperloop. That sounds like a great idea. Okay. Well, turns out that making a mass transit system like the Hyperloop is very hard. You need to create a vacuum. Okay, a vacuum is what is in space. Yeah, you're starting to see it. Okay. Now these little these little things that travel along the tube, little passenger where you sit and shit, a crack in those, all the atmosphere is going to go out of the thing and it's going to be sucked into the tube and everyone inside is going to die. A crash is going to be ripped and you can't survive in that. Once you leave the little tubey, the little what's that one got a good call? Okay, once you leave the gondola and go out into the tube, you will just suffocate and die. So there's that. Okay, there's another thing. The technology isn't there yet. But even if it was, there's no point. The infrastructure is way harder to make than anything. And it reminds me of the flying car dream. It sounds good, sounds awesome, but when you think about it, one little dip, one little wick, and you fall from the sky. Ooh, no. I think for me, that and people being hit from things falling from the sky is the reason we don't have flying cars. I'm sure there's enough idiots around to get in something that barely can get off the ground and travel halfway across wherever you got to go in a flying car. Gee, I've gone way off tangent here. Yeah, it's really interesting how his Branson, I think it's Branson or that other guy, Musk. I don't know, fuck, one of them two guys. Someone's scamming anyway. Someone's getting money for something that is. I will. Okay, if they make a Hyperloop before 2010 in America, I will eat a little bit of shit. No, that's gross. I don't know, but I will be very surprised. And okay, but there goes trains, cars, planes, helicopters already exist. A Hyperloop is not. It's not needed. It's virtually impossible right now to build, and it isn't a new technology. You know, the Hyperloop thing, like, just think like War of the Worlds, H.G. Wells, and Jules Verne and all that, when they did stuff at the turn of the century, last century, they fully considered this as a great way to. You used to see the old cartoon drawings and the old sketches, and they have. It's a great idea, sort of. Is it a great idea? Don't know. sort of. Yeah, whatever. I'm not. I don't know. I'm just thinking that, please, I don't know. No one watches these anyway, so I don't really give a fuck. But yeah, Jesus, man. It's like the stock market right now. The other day just went through 30,000, whatever, Dow Jones Index, and the economy is in a recession. You know why? Okay, the stock market is just a casino. It's just betting. It's a betting establishment that's funded now by the when the day they said that well, they showed it when too big to break, too big to go bust. But with the day they guaranteed that we said the federal government said we'll back your players and shit, and if you lose your shirt, we'll give you another shirt. That's you know all these people that hate communism and shit. That is communism, man. That's socialism. I hate to surprise you. I hate to shock you, but yeah, bank bailouts. That's communism. That's socialism. Okay, that's why it makes me insane when people say, "Oh, well, there's socialism and it sucks." And well, the people who are socialist are the top richest people. They actually get their everything's covered, everything's taken care of. It's socialized. It's built up, and the risk of your individual failure is gone. So it's not a capital market system where the market forces drive left and right. No, it's an artificial as fuck system where they've just gone too big to fail, like the Hyperloop. Yeah. Anyway, mate, it's weird as fuck. I'm learning so much. I'm learning so much about so much. Yeah, Hyperloop, bad idea. Stock market, get your money out and buy gold. And that's all for now. Peace.